We had Plesac in that very chair,
Oh, yeah.
I think 1 week ago today, as a matter of fact.
Plesac's the best.
He is great. He told a great story of when he knew he was done, that he threw one with all his might, and he thought that it was definitely mid-90s. He looked up, and it said like 87 miles an hour on the screen. And he's like, that's it.
Right.
I'm done. I'm finished.
Right.
Sean Casey, do you recall, was there a moment where you're like, okay, it's now time to go on the MLB network and follow that part of my career?
You know what? Obviously, I wasn't the fastest guy ever, right? And, it was a tough break on that one, but I could hit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was in Boston. I hit a ball in the gap, and I got thrown out again, but it was in the gap. Hit the top of the fence. I was like, that's a homer, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have the full sprint going, but I'm rounding first base. And Nick Markakis grabs it, bare hands it, throws it into second. I'm out by 15 feet. And I'd already hit one off the monster, I think, and got thrown out. So the crowd's like, "You quit running! You're so slow."
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, "Man, I can't even get it. I could stretch it into a double." And I come in, and Terry Francona is like, "Hey, Case, can I talk to you real quick?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You think there's any chance you might have polio?" and I said, I don't know. There might be a chance, but I was like, he's like, because you just keep getting thrown out at second base. I go, you know what, dude? Maybe you know what, Skip? Maybe it's time for me to just retire and just move on, go off into the sunset.
I love Francona.
Oh, the best.
I've interviewed him once, and everybody who has come across him says that he is the greatest of all time.
He is the greatest.
He's a GOAT. He's a Hall of Famer, right?
100%. Terry Francona is definitely a Hall of Famer.
I agree.
And one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet in your life.
Right.
And you talk about, navigating the clubhouse. Him and Jim Whelan, I was so fortunate. My last 3 years in the big leagues, played for Jim for 2 years, then Tito my last year in Boston. I mean, epic. The guy's a legend. And X's and O's is the best, but as a communicator with those guys, he's so funny. He's never serious. He's awesome.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.